Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Hey guys, I know I don't cover much stuff outside of Dead by Daylight or Marvel Rivals, but I feel like this needs to be said. The Roblox situation. We all know it, with Schlep and the fact that they're, sending him a cease and desist order and trying to get him to go to court for catching predators, all bad stuff. But this also ties in with something you also may have heard recently on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and that's spawnism. What is spawnism? If you haven't been under the rock for about 6 months, then you probably know what spawnism is. But for the people who haven't been on the internet, that is completely fine. I'll explain it to you. Spawnism is a self-proclaimed new religion, when realistically it's just a cult. Spawnism cannot be, I don't consider spawnism a religion. I would never consider it a religion. Because they quite literally praise a paint stock PNG. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, you can, follow whatever religion you want. Except for the fact this one supports child endangerment. Yeah, you heard that. They support the cutting of wrists. They support and carving stuff in your skin. They support nasty photos of underage people. And from those pictures that I showed you earlier, you might see that some of them show that it's quite literally calling the person who owns it, Chesbull, a pedophile. But it's so much worse than that when you get into DMs and get into all of the stuff that Chesbull has done. Now, again, I don't cover Roblox on my channel, but I've been playing Roblox since 2016. It has been my first game that I ever played on phone, computer. It was one of the first games I was introduced to. And I have friends who have suffered from relatable things, such as grooming and the act of being coerced into sending stuff that they do not want to send and doing stuff they don't want to do. And quite literally, in some of these chat logs that Chesbull has sent to these kids, these minors that are younger than me, which is crazy to think, that are younger than me, who are being coerced and forced to do it. As Chesbull in one of the DMs asked for a full name, asked for naked pictures of this obviously underage child. It is so nasty. And I don't get this mad over just something nothing. I don't. It's not something I do. I don't get this angry over something. But if it is endangering a child and you are getting a kid to hurt themselves and to send you stuff for your own gratification, you're nasty. And for people who are in the spawnism cult, I don't necessarily hate you instantly. It's that if you know this is going on in the underscenes, if you know this is happening, and you choose to be a part of spawnism, you are a horrendous person, a horrible person. I would never support your actions. I wish you get better as a person, but your actions are not good, and you should leave spawnism. The people who are in spawnism and have been coerced into doing this stuff, I sympathize with you. I feel so sorry for you that you have to go through that. And if you have been attacked by spawnism, if you've been attacked by Chesbull, if you've been threatened by this spawn father person, just know, contact authorities, let them know. Please let people know and try and get help. Because police can protect you in this situation. And I know it's the most frightening thing. But please, don't be scared to reach out to anybody if you're caught up in this mess. Because it's disgusting. Now, in every religion, even fake religions like Spawnism itself, they have their ways to praise their God. Christians have praying. I don't really know much other religious ones or other religious, acts. I know there's like correct me if I'm wrong, but Ramadan is a way to show respect to your God. Just doing the stuff that your religion tells you. Guess what Spawnism is? I'll give you a couple seconds. Spawnism is prayed through by self-harm. Shocker, I know. But not only just normal self-harm, by hurting yourself with a sharp object, hurting yourself by setting yourself on fire, setting other stuff on fire, which is just completely, it's so unwarranted. It's not needed. And you know what? You know what's the worst thing about this? It's just gone on with more and more people. And it's just like, you can't just imagine how many kids have prayed to this false prophet of a person that has coerced them into hurting themselves. And now they will have this go on for them. And they have been forced to do stuff, forced to say stuff that they do not want to do. They've been told many things. And it's just like, they don't get like, they can't really heal from this so easily. It's just so nasty. I don't support anything to do with Spawnism. Why? I'm genuinely in shock after seeing these pictures and chat logs. The fact that you can do this to a child. And you know what? What's the worst thing about it? They just don't stop, and nobody has stopped them until now, until this time. This has gone on for months, probably years, of this Chesbull guy and the Spawn Father, that they have been coercing children to do their sexual deeds with them, to do the stuff that they want them to do. I am at a loss for words. Because there is no way you sit there and think, yeah, I'm just gonna groom a child today and tell them that they need the spawn to make sure that they don't be a bad person, and so they can offer their body to a made-up god. That doesn't exist. It is a PNG from a paint shop. It's so disgusting. I never, ever want any child around this stuff. I don't want a child under the impression that some PNG will save them if they send bodily harm and they do bad stuff to themselves, that they do sickening stuff to other people, that they force people to do this. It is disgusting. And I know I sound like a broken record, but you genuinely cannot understand my fury on how mad I am. Is a... I don't think they're over the age of 15. And it's like... How can you just... I don't know. It's so confusing. Anyways, you might be wondering why do people not just leave the cult? And, well, they kind of brainwash these kids into doing stuff. Like, for instance, this picture of a girl or guy, I don't know. They wanted to leave Spawnism, and they said that the Spawn gods would be angry with them, and they would be disappointed that they left Spawnism. Because they think that they have done so much good for Spawnism that they should stay in it and fulfill the dirty deeds. And do what Chesbull and Spawnfather want. And the Spawn gods would be angry if they didn't. It's a little convenient to their pedophilic tensions. Wouldn't you agree? I definitely think there's something a little just a little bit fishy going on there. But the fact that Chesbull has done this nasty stuff to minors and thinks he could get away with it. So we may or may not know his full name. Because it's, believe it or not, the most funniest thing you can think of right now. His dad caught him. His dad caught him doing all of this nasty stuff. And better yet, if you search up his real name, you find a YouTube channel. What is that YouTube channel? Oh, it's him having a video up there that shows that his dad catches him having a kink for diapers. Now, I'm not going to kink shame anyone, but like, by all means, love what you love. I mean, sure, you can be into that. And it's not the most normal thing to be into, but it's what you like. Now, however, this is Chesbull we're talking about. Nobody should align with Chesbull, and I feel saying this makes more sense, is that Chesbull is nasty. But yeah, that goes without saying already, with all the evidence I've shown you. But let's start talking about Schlep and the entire Schlep situation. For those of you who don't know, Schlep is a YouTube content creator who catches predators, and he is a really, really good at his job. He's worked with Gideon, he's worked with police, he's worked with the Hawaiian police, he's worked with all of these states' police, and they have thanked him and Gideon for doing what they do. Okay, cool. So, why is Schlep being sued by Roblox to stop catching these predators and stop them for doing what they have been doing, which has been doing more good than Roblox himself? And Roblox has came out with these little terms talking about vigilante teams and vigilante stuff, that they should not be doing it, and they should report it to Roblox, and they should report it to the right stuff. And in both videos from Gideon and Schlep, they have both mentioned the fact that Schlep has tried to reach out to Roblox, and Gideon has tried reaching out to Roblox to terminate these accounts and terminate these predators. No. They've never given them the right stuff. And when they do report it, they're either marked down as inconveniences that are slight and not really punishable, or they're not marked down at all. And in fact, there are still accounts that Schlep has caught that are still up and not deactivated. And you know what? The one account that did get terminated that Schlep has mentioned is one that he reported 2 years ago. It took them 2 years to take down a predator that he has had evidence for. He's had all this stuff way before that they took down the account. He was already arrested, I'm pretty sure. And you know what? Is that Roblox makes a better choice, a smarter choice, and they actually do this thing called going to the police before going to Roblox. Now, place your bets on why they do that. Because Roblox doesn't do jack. And as a person who's loved Roblox for so long, I am so disappointed. I am not happy, and I am not pleased with what Roblox has done. It is nasty, and they are protecting the predators on this app, all because it makes them a couple more dollars, a couple more bucks in the bank. Do you know how greedy this stupid thing is? And you know what? All these outlets have posted about it. All these news have posted about this situation. And there's some that haven't. And, oh wait, the ones that have not came out with it, are the ones that are directly affiliated with Roblox. And the second they speak out against them, they will lose their affiliation. Now, don't get me wrong. People like, Creekcraft has came out about it. And Creekcraft has, is like one of the biggest outlets for Roblox, of course. Everyone knows Creekcraft. If you're playing Roblox, of course. But what he has done is come out about it, saying that Roblox is in the wrong. But people who get money from the Roblox, like the Roblox itself, cannot. And it's so infuriating watching all of this go down. It's because Roblox wants more money than they want to keep children safe. And you know what? They've put in Children's Safety Acts going in. And there's all this stuff going on saying, oh, we protect kids. No, you don't. And I know that I'm not really in the right to be talking about this stuff, especially because I'm a minor and I can't really, get the grasp of law stuff. But I'm pretty sure a blind person without ears that have had their right arm and left leg cut off can understand the fact that this is a dumb decision Roblox has made, and it is going to ruin them. Schlep has been the best person on Roblox by far. They've caught the predators. They have put them in jail, and they are sending a cease and desist to him for doing what's right. Something that they couldn't do. He has cleaned up their platform, and they are just punching him. They are stabbing him in the back and just ripping that knife right through him. Just for a couple more dollars. And this doesn't get better. Roblox supports these games that are due with having naked, nude, just completely, like, I wish I was joking, just blank avatars of nude and sexual parts personified on the character in showers, so you can shower for minor, probably like under 10 years old. Okay, so there's that. And you know what they do to let you know, like, so they can understand. They just make you post, use an ID. And they can just easily grab their mom's ID to go into these kind of servers. And I think, personally, if you're going to have little kids on your game that you say, oh, yeah, this is a kid's game, and you're going to have 18 plus content on your app that other creators make so they can have sexual tension with these minors, maybe terminate them instead of the person who is capturing them, who is getting them gone. It's just so annoying having Roblox just sit there and act like they've done stuff when they have not. They have not taken down these condos. They have not taken down these public bathrooms. They have not taken down these sexual ERPs that go on in Roblox. They have not taken down spawnism. They have not done anything against the spawnist stuff. But they have the time and day to go remove all of the hashtag free schlep stuff from the market. Remove everything. And as of now, there are only 7 t-shirts that are on there that can say free schlep. There are only 7 on there. You know how many say stuff about spawnism and how good spawnism is? hundreds, thousands, millions. All because they want to make a couple more dollars and have more predators on their app than they do have kids. And they don't want to protect them. And as a child that has been revealed to content, adult content, for being under the age, this is not okay. This will never be okay. And I really hope Roblox decides to do something that changes this. That they undo everything they've done to Schlapp, and they pretty much reimburse him for what they have done. Because this is going to be a huge backlash of what they've done. And again, I don't cover these topics much often, and I'm so sorry to intervene with saying this content and showing you guys the horrendous stuff that Spawnism and Roblox have done together. It's nasty, and I don't think anyone should divulge. Try and look for the photos that have been going around about it. It is the most disgusting. I'm deleting all of these photos off my computer after I post this video because I cannot stand looking at half of these chat logs. It's nasty. Goodbye.